I am at Rostock, and well, there is a Richter here, and I want to find him. Oh, I never actually saw that. Something new. Beautiful. I have to find the Richter, and he's gonna help me out with continuing the quest line. He's gonna help me find someone. He doesn't do this anymore, but it's a chance that he might do it for me. It's just a chance.
Hey, why the long faces? Let me cheer you guys up. A stalker's driving for the zone, gets pulled over by a patrol. Do you have any weapons? The officer asks. Of course I do, he says. There's a Glock 19 on my hip, a Colt 45 in the glove box, and a sniper rifle and an RPG in the trunk. Who are you so afraid of, the wardens ask, surprised. And the stalker says, pretty much nobody.
Here's the Polovin. No clinking glasses on this one.
He seemed like a decent dude. We were just having a few drinks, and then he glanced at his PDA and turned into a different person. You rat snatched Rostock from us, he yelled. And now you're doing it again. I was just trying to get him out of here, trying to calm him down. And then he pulled his gun out, and...
Okay, I'm guessing that's all of the things they want to talk about in this location.
Yesterday was my birthday, I think. Or was it the day before? What? At least
You wanna chat? I need to find some people. Ozerski mentioned you might be able to help me with that.
You're making some friends, I see. Ozerski is a man with a heart of gold. When he's not being pain in the ass, anyway.
You seem pretty popular yourself. Are you some kind of recruiter? Bringing folks to Strider, mingling with scientists, cozying up to S.T.A.L.K.E.R. And you keep popping up wherever I go, too.
Must be the zone's will. Nah, there's a plenty of recruiters here without me. By the way, there's that stalker who showed up after the signal, S.T.A.L.K.E.R. Ever heard of him? He's a legend around here. I hear he's putting together a new crew. He doesn't like what's going on in the zone and he wants to shake things up.
What's S.T.A.L.K.E.R. up to? What's his plan?
That's something you gotta ask the man himself. And if he doesn't trust you enough, you'll never find out. S.T.A.L.K.E.R. is the type who keeps his plans to himself.
What happened to his old crew?
I could tell you they found lots of rare artifacts, left for the mainland, and lived happily ever after. But in reality, not everyone made it back from their trip to the monolith.
How can I find this S.T.A.L.K.E.R. guy?
Nah. I might have said too much already. Either the zone's gonna help you, or S.T.A.L.K.E.R. will find you himself. But I don't think you two would hit it off right now. As long as you and S.T.A.R. keep looking for the Shining Zone, you better stay away from S.T.A.L.K.E.R. He doesn't trust or cooperate with anyone. Can you really blame him?
I can't even remember what made me come to the zone in the first place. Now I can't see the point of going back to the mainland.
I found folks in the zone I can trust. S.T.A.L.K.E.R. just needs to try harder. Speaking of which, do you know anyone on this list?
I know one of them, Dvupalov. He's a real grump when he's sober, which, thankfully, isn't often. He's usually holed up in his old hideout and doesn't entertain visitors. If you want to talk to him, you'll need to bring him a collar from a mutant. He used to do some research with the collars, and now he just collects them. Talk about sentimental.
Is this the type of collar Dvupalov collects?
Wow! You've certainly been around the zone if you've managed to find one. You're shaping up to be quite the stalker. Now that you have the collar, you're good to head to Dvupalov's hideout. I'll send you the coordinates. If he asks you for a password, the answer is leash. Remember, if the professor offers you a drink, don't turn it down. It'll make the conversation smoother. But don't try to outdrink him either. You won't stand a chance. See ya.
Sorry, that was my phone in the background. Here is the next objective. A roofed warehouse. Nice.
What do I want?
The leash.
Come on in, and don't drag your feet. If you only got one, don't expect a big payout. Hand it over. You're new around here, aren't you? Or have I just forgotten you? I had an assistant I'll never forget, Nightingale. It was a delight to work with and a great drinking buddy. It's a shame he's gone. Think you can fill his shoes?
I wasn't planning to. I'm here about...
I know what you're here about. The first ones in the house. But we'll enjoy it right here on the spot. You can fetch the bottle from my lab. It's just down the hall.
Okay, show me the map. Oh! Just one? Yep, just one. So he doesn't...
Never forget. I'll remember. Come on.
No more, because he's gonna drink too much and I'm not gonna stand it.
Let's sample the goods. Let's have one. And then we can talk about what, where, and how much. Here's to the start of our partnership.
All right. Here's to our partnership.
Not even a flinch, huh? That sort of bravado is gonna impress me. When you're drinking, you've gotta put your heart into it. So, where are we? How about another one?
I don't know. Okay.
I'm not interested in vodka.
A man with no interest in vodka is a man with no interest in life itself. What motivates him then? How can you trust him? And most importantly, why share a drink with him? Hmm?
I drink one.
Look, about those colors. Leave them out next time. The shop's closed. What's the point of stocking up on colors if I don't have a leash? Hmm? It was a promising project, sure. But it's time to bid it farewell. Bottoms up, Stalker.
What project are you talking about?
I told ya, Project Leash. The Mutant Control Project. They cooked up all sorts of freaks, then tried to make gadgets to boss them around and zap them remotely if things get out of hand. As you know, they fucked up the later parts. When the project got shelved, those colored mutants were supposed to die peacefully in their cages, not run amok in the zones, poking stalkers. So much for a promising project. But I suppose promises are made to be broken. How about a drink to that stalker?
Let's have another one. Sure.
To abstract thinking. If man is the measure of all things, then the measure of a man is 3 shots of this magic vodka. So go ahead, ask your questions while I'm feeling charitable.
How do you destroy phantoms and defeat someone who can create induced illusions?
Seen double, eh? You probably just had some bad vodka. Try some of mine. It's good for more than just keeping radiation at bay.
When I saw the man who created those phantoms, I was stone cold sober.
Ha ha ha. And I was stone cold sober when I saw evidence that it was impossible. But who am I to forbid you from living in a world of illusions? If you're really so eager, drag your ass to X5. That's where the whole three-ring circus used to be. Try to find a blueprint for the suppressor. It's out to help you. I'm all out of vodka anyway. Come on. I'll give you the key card for the lab. The colors were a crude instrument. The suppressors, on the other hand, they were designed to dampen abilities of a finer nature.
Well,
No, that's just some junk. Look, a pickle. I'll save it for later.
oh,
Fuck, where are you off to? The artifact just popped out of the still. Grab me, Stalker.
what the fuck? Oh, I have some. Yeah, I have some. Have fun with it, definitely.
Left. No, right.
Yay! like I am on the board of some kind of an airplane or something. Like, I'm gonna have fun with it, definitely. How about my skills? How about flying? Yeah, okay, not well enough, but I'm gonna try another time. Okay, can I fly? Not really. But maybe next time. Okay, what's up? What's the job?
Why, you're light on your feet, Stalker. You can hang on to this one. You've earned it. You went after that artifact like a bullet from a gun. Seems like I gave the keycard for X5 to Sherpa after all. That's why I hate teetotalers. The bastard must have caught me in a good mood. Anyway, if you want the suppressor, you need to talk to that boring grad student yourself. He's over in Nagropron, staying close to X5. And now for the fourth shot, the happiest of them all. Oh, good. This is my blissful plan of experiment. Here comes oblivion. You, whippersnappers, should stay away from all this. Nothing good ever comes of it. And never will.
So, why did you collect those collars anyway?
They're the only thing I have left to remind me of all my future scientific endeavors. Sentimentality, a quirk of human nature. Who can really say? Anyway, here's to leaving sentimentality behind.
You're the first Project X scientist I've met who's still alive. I'm curious to hear about it firsthand.
Believe me, those men of great learning would rather not have my tongue tarnish their legacy. So I'm more than willing to do exactly that. Here's the scoop. Project X was a bunch of charlatans, and I was the most shameless one of them all. How's that for a revelation?
You used to work with phantoms. Tell me about the ability to create them.
I used to work on lots of things, including that one, yeah. What can I say? It didn't pan out. Turns out, not a single subject was capable of controlling even a paltry ability like this.
What was the purpose of the controller project?
Producing one failure after another. No, really the project was meant to put the abilities of mutants to good use. But can we truly blame mindless creatures for their actions? Those in charge should have known right from the start that nothing could be changed. When you try to fix someone else's mistakes, you only end up making new ones.
I think that's true. You cannot force anybody to change. You actually have to help them, or just let them figure it out. Only you can give them some guidance. You can lead the horse to the water, but you cannot force it to drink it.
Move your ass
Quote from Albert Einstein. It's not mine. He's definitely smarter than me and understands more than me. But, well, I think I learned a lesson with that. He's making alcohol over here. To my knowledge, okay, I don't know how this works. I'm just thinking it's working like that. Okay, I'm gonna go X5 and I have to find some guy Sherba. Sherba, okay. Okay, and he's nearby to X5 lab. It's maybe this, or maybe this. He's nearby, so. Oh, scientist helicopter. Oh, whatever. It crashed. No importance. Okay, I have actually thing to say. I think the guy is drinking because he kind of lost it. He's troubled by the past. I mean, he speaks, he doesn't care that much, but... Well, maybe he's got something else on his mind. Why he's troubled by some past. That's maybe not even what I think. Maybe he's not even worried about the projects or anything like that. Maybe something else. Maybe something before the projects. But, well, looks like I cannot find this out. I didn't find any notes or documents or anything valuable. Only stash, so... I'm gonna head over there and find out, maybe there is something useful. I'm guessing there will be upgrade to the helmet that will help me against the psy protection. The entrance should be right here. Yep. Upstairs. No, that should be here. Maybe downstairs? No. Mm-hmm. On the roof. Where is the guy? Yeah, where's the guy? Oh, okay, so he's not... He's... could be dead. Okay, that's why... Okay, I get it now. I was thinking he's alive here. He's like wandering around doing his own stuff. No, he could be dead. So I just have to find the body. Okay, I'm gonna look for the body and I'm gonna cut it because... Okay, no, maybe there will be something useful here. Interesting. Oh, wait.
Hey, man. So long.
No. Where it could be? Oh, it's in the wrong building. I'm looking in the wrong building. It should be here. Yep. Yeah, I'm looking in the wrong building. Yeah, I hear there's something behind me. I'm sorry.
Okay, let's wrap it up.
Where could be? The guy. Maybe in this building? It's possible? No. No, 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 no. Could be in this building. What I am missing? Yeah, I'm gonna continue when I'm gonna find the guy. Found it. It's the door is here, and yep. You just go inside, throw a grenade, throw another grenade. Oh, you don't, I don't have another one. Ready? Really? Hey, you know, whatever. Whatever. Hello, hello, what's up, what's up, what's up? How is it doing? How are you doing? How are you doing?
I asked you to vacate the premises. I'm occupying it and there's nothing here to take.
Calm down, Sherba. Bupalov sent me.
Is the professor doing okay? He didn't succumb to intoxication from that poison of his, did he? Its alcohol by volume is nearing pure ethanol. Not to mention the anomalous component. What a fall from grace. A great scientist resorting to making vodka.
Tell me about Bupalov. So he's a great scientist?
Professor Dvupalov is a brilliant mind hailing from the Project X era, the mastermind behind the Controller Project. He used to bring science to new heights. Now the only thing he can bring is a glass toward his lips. He's disenchanted with his life's work, you see? Nothing ever changes. If only the professor had taken a moment to peruse my notes instead of selling vodka.
Why do you even bother helping Bupalov?
How can I stand by and watch a scientist of his caliber kill the few brain cells he has left? He has invaluable knowledge and skills, the kind that are not taught at Malachite, especially nowadays. The professor has no right to go down this path.
He has every path, his choice. We have freedom of will, so we can have and make choices that can kill us or make us better.
Dvupalov sent me to get the key card for X5. I'm looking for the Phantom Suppressor.
It took Dvupalov a whole 6 months just to remember my name while I served him food every day. And now he tells you about the card right away? Did you drink with him or something?
It's tough to avoid having a drink with him.
That stuff is pure poison. All right, I'll give you the card. It's too risky for me in there anyway. But you've got to promise me that you'll search X5 for any papers related to the controller project and bring them back to me.
Since I'm headed to X5, tell me about the lab.
Until recently, no one even knew it existed. The research there was classified, and the lab had been mothballed for quite some time. Then Duty did some cleanup with heavy explosives there, and found hidden levels beneath Agroprom. I used certain informal channels to reach out to the professor. That's how I found out it was an old mutant research lab. I can't even begin to fathom what's going on in there right now.
Oh! So... to be... clear, you don't know what is that, but it's heavy classified, and it's probably something even worse than it's working outside of the on the zone right now. Okay.
Tell me what you know about the controller project.
The controller project did involve some research on phantoms, but its main objective was to develop specimens modified with both biological and technological enhancements. Unlike their mutant predecessors, which were impossible to keep in their cages, these were meant to be trained as soldiers to protect Project X personnel. Can you imagine? Not even S.T.A.L.K.E.R is attempting anything like that nowadays. They haven't even managed to create a single new specimen.
Well, that sounds for me like a disaster.
Hand me that key card, and I'll see what I can do about your papers.
All right. It's not like I've got much of a choice. But keep those papers in mind, Stalker. You'll need to head all the way down, but if you're willing to do the job, I'll make it worth your while. I'll go check on the professor in the meantime. Seems like every time I look away, he's got a new drinking buddy.
Hello, what's up? I'm gonna leave you with your friends. And I'm gonna try to not die by the bloodsucker who is just behind me. Trying to make new friends. Where he is? Oh, I don't see him. He's somewhere over there. Oh, enter the labs beneath the program. Okay.